Take a breath before you begin. Let your body settle in whatever way it can right now. You do not need a perfect mood for this to help. You only need a few quiet moments and a little willingness to stay with yourself. Let these words meet you where you are, especially in the places that feel tired, stretched thin, or close to the edge. I am allowed to meet this moment exactly as I am. I can feel overwhelmed and still stay connected to myself. My exhaustion deserves care. I am listening to the part of me that has been carrying too much for too long. My body makes sense to me, even when it feels heavy, tense, or scattered. I honor the weight of everything I have been holding. I am allowed to slow my pace when life feels loud. My nervous system deserves gentleness. I can stop performing strength for a moment and come back to what is real. There is wisdom in the part of me that feels stretched thin. I am learning the difference between responsibility and overload. My inner world deserves the same care I give everyone else. I trust the signals my body sends when something feels like too much. Rest is a valid response to pressure. I can soften my grip without losing myself. My feelings carry information, and I am allowed to hear them. I am allowed to pause before I answer, decide, explain, or fix. The pressure I feel says something true about how much I have been carrying. I can care deeply without running myself into the ground. I am giving myself permission to come out of survival mode one breath at a time. My needs matter even when other people have needs too. I release the habit of treating my limits like a personal failure. There is nothing weak about needing quiet, space, or support. I am allowed to be a person with limits, not a machine with endless output. The ache inside me deserves tenderness. I can stop proving how much I can handle. My worth stays with me on the days when I have very little to give. I am learning how to recognize overwhelm before it swallows my whole day. I respect the part of me that wants to hide, rest, or pull back. My pace can be humane. I am allowed to put something down before it breaks me. My heart deserves relief. I can feel the urgency in me and still choose steadiness. I am allowed to care for myself before I reach the point of collapse. My overwhelm does not make me dramatic. It makes me honest. There is a reason this feels hard, and I honor that reason. I can speak to myself with the kind of understanding I always needed. My body deserves a life that feels safer to live inside. I am allowed to choose ease where I used to choose endurance. The part of me that keeps going deserves deep compassion. I can hold my own hand through this moment. My tenderness is still here, even under the fatigue. I do not have to earn a break by reaching the end of myself. I am allowed to stop explaining why I feel overwhelmed. What feels heavy in me deserves attention, not dismissal. I trust myself to notice what pushes me past my limit. My emotions are asking for care, and I am willing to listen. I can be deeply capable and deeply tired at the same time. I am allowed to stop carrying the emotional weight of everyone in the room. My peace matters in practical, everyday ways. I release the pressure to stay cheerful when what I need is honesty. I am learning how to come back to myself before I disappear into duty. It is safe to admit when life feels like too much. My overwhelm deserves care before it turns into shutdown. I can choose one small thing that helps my body feel supported. I am allowed to take my own distress seriously. The tired part of me deserves warmth. I can let today be smaller. My healing includes learning when enough has been enough. I am allowed to protect my energy with the same devotion I give to other people. I trust the wisdom of a slower breath, a softer voice, and a quieter pace. There is room for me inside my own life. I can care about people I love and still come home to myself. My limits are a form of self-respect. I am allowed to be impacted by what I have lived through. The fullness of my inner life deserves space. I can stop pushing past what my body has already made clear. My softness is useful here. I release the belief that suffering quietly is maturity. I am allowed to need more support than usual. My heart can unclench a little here. I can choose care before crisis. I am still worthy of love and respect on the days that feel messy, fragile, and full. I belong to myself even in hard seasons. I am here. I am feeling this, and I am worthy of care. I am deeply seen in what I carry. I am one human heart, and I deserve tenderness in this moment. I am allowed to feel held, understood, and less alone.